The stillness of the night is broken as shadows begin to move across the village. One by one, workers arrive, their paths lit only by faint flashlights and the glow of a single electric bulb hanging near a pond. In this fragile light, men gather quietly on the porch of a nearby house. Under this dim light, the night shift begins. Soon, they will wade into the water, ready to fish under the cover of darkness. Under the only halogen light on the shore, the workers enter the water one after another. Within moments, the water climbs past their waists, creeping up to their shoulders. Nets in hand, they push forward into the deeper waters. The dark night, cold water, and risky environment all mark the start of today's journey. And not far from the pond, someone else waits. Meet Rafiq. He's been parked here for nearly 2 hours, engine off, headlights dimmed. And today, he's here to collect the night's catch. He will later transport these fish nearly 100 kilometers to a market in a small town. Tonight, and throughout the next day, we will follow Rafiq's journey. We'll see how his day begins, the challenges he faces, and how it all comes together, giving us a closer look at the life of a truck driver in Bangladesh. This is a glimpse into the everyday struggles and hard work of an ordinary man behind the wheel. Rafiq's day doesn't begin with the rising sun like most people. His shift starts much later in the quiet hours of late afternoon. He steps out of his home and heads straight to the truck that plays a crucial role in his life. For nearly 10 years, this vehicle has been his only source of income. Before every trip, Rafiq goes through the same routine. He checks the tire pressure, wipes down the windshield, climbs into the driver's seat. It's familiar, it's home. He's about to be on the road for the next 18 hours, carrying a cargo of fish across long stretches of highway. As he drives down a narrow road in his village, his first stop is to fill the truck with water. He pulls over at a roadside pump, filling up the storage area in his truck and cleaning it as well. His truck is specially equipped for fish transport, and he uses it 6 days a week. After getting everything ready, Rafiq sets off to his first destination, about 20 kilometers away. The truck moves slowly along the road, cutting through the vast wetlands of rural Bangladesh. The scenery is stunning, with endless green fields stretching out, a bright blue sky above, and shady trees lining the path. As evening falls, the world around him begins to quiet down for the night. In the distance, a group of kites glides gracefully through the air. The leaves of the trees gently rustle in the breeze, and villagers make their way home after a long day of work. Rafiq arrives at his destination, where several trucks are already gathering. These are the lifelines of the fish trade, each vehicle waiting to collect the catch that will travel across the country before sunrise. But for now, the work is on pause. Darkness settles over the village. The only glow comes from truck headlights and a few wandering flashlights. Under this dim glow, the trucks line up, waiting. The pond lies about a 10-minute walk from here. However, the journey isn't easy. There are no proper roads. Instead, there is just a muddy path that can be knee-deep in slush. During the rainy season, this is the reality for many villages. Roads that turn into thick mud, making travel difficult. At the pond's edge, the scene is no different. The ground is covered in slippery mud, making it tricky to walk. A single bulb provides light near the bank, while the rest is swallowed by complete darkness. Through this darkness, workers begin to appear one by one. Some carry flashlights, others use the dim glow of their mobile phones. On the porch of a small house, they quickly change into work clothes. One by one, everyone steps into the water. Some use boats to get across, while others wade in with nets, making their way to the other side of the pond. It's so dark over there that it feels like the people have disappeared. Occasionally, only the faint flicker of flashlights is visible. It doesn't take long before the nets are set. Within half an hour, splashing water and the sound of thrashing fish break the silence. The night's first haul is pulled to shore, heavy with life. The catch looks promising, but the most challenging work still lies ahead. The fish must be carried through the mud, loaded onto carts, and hauled back to the waiting trucks. And then, suddenly, the village is plunged into complete darkness. The electricity cuts out, extinguishing the last bulb of light. Surrounded by mud and water, the workers are left with nothing but shadows. Still, there is no stopping. The work must go on. The harvest is in full swing. Workers stand waist deep in the cold water, scooping fish into large containers. Their movements were steady and practiced. On the muddy bank, others wait, transferring the catch onto carts. From there, the carts creak forward through the sludge, inching toward the line of trucks waiting in the dark. This cycle continues non-stop. In just one night, over 40,000 kilograms of fish will be harvested from this pond. Meanwhile, the weighing has begun. Each truck, lined up in a long row, receives its share of the catch. Workers heave basket after basket into the back, while the pond owner, sitting nearby with a notebook, records every kilogram. Tonight, Rafiq's load totals 400 kilograms. He carefully drives his truck into position, and under the bright beam of flashlights, the loading begins. Soon, the back of his vehicle is full, and his turn at the pond is finished. With his truck now loaded, Rafiq's journey starts. Next stop, a city 80 kilometers away. The road is empty, the sky is black, and his headlights are the only light cutting through the trees and shadows. Rafiq is 36 years old. For 10 years, this truck has been his lifeline. He's the only earner in his family, supporting his mother, wife, and children. Six days a week, he hits the road. Through heat, through rain, through nights like this. After fuel, food, and tolls, he earns about 1,000 taka a day. But behind the numbers, there's another cost. Sleep is a luxury. He gets 5 to 6 hours a day on a good day. And the roads, always a risk. Accidents, breakdowns, long hours behind the wheel, it all comes with the job. But driving at night has one advantage: less traffic, fewer delays. And when you've got 400 kilos of fish in the back, every minute matters. Somewhere along the desolate highway, Rafiq pulls over again. This time, it's for the fish. Live cargo needs live conditions. Every few hours, the water in the tank must be replaced, or the fish won't survive the trip. Along the route, there are makeshift pumps like this. Small water points where drivers can refill for a small fee. With the task complete, it is time for Rafiq to take care of his own needs. It's been hours since he has eaten. Since lunch, actually. At a roadside hotel, he washes up and orders a plate of rice and chicken. The meal is fast and silent. Midnight has passed, and there's still a long way to go. For Rafiq, the road is life itself. Most of his waking hours are spent in darkness, behind the wheel of this machine. And he is not alone. Across the country, millions of drivers like him travel the highways, carrying the goods that keep Bangladesh moving. Rafiq is fortunate. He owns his own truck. Many others are less lucky, driving rented vehicles, earning less, and living in constant insecurity. And for all of them, the pay barely covers the basics. The life of a truck driver is hard and often invisible. Sleep tugs at him, so he pulls over again. Tea, sweet, hot, and strong, is his best defense. At roadside stalls like this, life carries on deep into the night. Drivers, passengers, vendors, all relying on these tiny islands of light. Rafiq drinks his tea, buys himself a few more hours of alertness, and heads back onto the road. Not far ahead, he makes another stop, this time to pick up fish from another truck. On the roadside, two vehicles park side by side. One unloads, the other weighs, and slowly, nearly 200 kilograms of fish are transferred into Rafiq's truck. The process takes time, lifting, weighing, and settling the bill. But finally, the deal is complete. Rafiq climbs back into the cab and continues toward his final destination. Now, only 10 kilometers remain. The roads are still empty. The truck moves faster now, the final stretch. Rafiq reaches his destination. The city is waking up. The call to prayer echoes through the air. A breeze picks up. The moon still hangs above the skyline. But down here, the work continues. A group of men unloads the fish, while nearby, a modest hotel prepares breakfast for early risers. The setting may be simple, even rough, but for countless market-goers, this is where the day starts. During the busy unloading, Rafiq also helps out by sometimes carrying fish or filling large pots with water. The unloading process is finished before dawn. On the way home, Rafiq makes one last stop to unload the final batch of fish. Laborers arrive as the first light warms the horizon. Slowly, methodically, the truck is emptied. Rafiq steps away for a moment. He finds a seat at a small tea stall and wraps his hands around a warm cup. The tea offers brief comfort to a body worn down by 17 hours of labor, and around him, Bengal awakens. The sun spills gold across endless fields. The surface of a nearby pond shimmers with light. Birds call out across the quiet. Nature, in this hour, wears its finest colors. Words can't quite capture it. But Rafiq sees it all through heavy, sleepless eyes. His eyelids grow heavy, his body begs for rest. Yet when he climbs back into the driver's seat, something changes. The moment his hands touch the steering wheel, he awakens. Years of experience have taught him how to outpace exhaustion. Steady and confident, he continues the final leg of his journey home. On the way home, he stops once more to buy vegetables for his family. Just the basics, nothing extra. Then, without delay, he sets off again, navigating highways, bridges, and narrow village lanes. At last, Rafiq arrives at the place where his journey began nearly 17 hours ago. His home is simple: brick walls, tin roof, bare essentials inside. He walks in quietly, bags in hand. Another journey completed. While most of us are just waking up, he's just getting home. While we sleep, Rafiq drives through the night so that his children can eat, so that markets stay full, so that life, somewhere, keeps moving. But Rafiq's story isn't just his. It's the story of thousands of drivers, men who push through fatigue, discomfort, and danger, with little recognition and less reward. Their lives don't come with luxury or certainty. Only the weight of responsibility, and still, as the day ends, they prepare again for the next drive. Because if they stop moving, everything else stops too. The road is their life, endless, exhausting, but always moving forward.